To start the fight with, and very unfortunate, you noticed it immediately that there was something wrong. You were telling the referee.
Guys, make a home. Make a home.
Oh my God, McGregor's done already? Well, he's finished. The new boy is in town. The main man's here. Know what I mean? I can become the face of the organization now.
Best fight cards of all time, and then we get to this weird main event ending. So I guess your immediate thoughts as you sit there right now.
Yeah, listen, everybody who knows anything about the fight business, and it's been a big topic of discussion leading up to this fight. 5 years off in this sport is rough. And like you said, great card, unbelievable. I mean, the Paddy Pimblett thing right before, you just feel it all in the air. Here we go. I mean, I was expecting at least a one-round war, or, you know, who knew what Conor was capable of as far as cardio or whatever else after a 5-year layoff. And, well, there you go. I mean, we're assuming blown ACL.
Yeah, it's like somebody took my candy from me. I'm just so sad. That's so crazy how sad I am.
Well, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's snaps his foot and he winces in pain. Fuck! I fucking hate my life! This is one fucking escape I get, and it's shit! And McGregor's just limping around like my fucking man! Fuck!
The MMA world was shocked when Conor McGregor's long-awaited UFC return ended in heartbreak. After years away from competition, fans expected a legendary comeback against Max Holloway. But the fight ended in just 69 seconds when McGregor's knee appeared to give out after attempting a powerful kick. The moment left fans and fighters divided. Some felt devastated seeing one of MMA's biggest icons unable to continue, while others questioned whether years away from the octagon had affected his comeback. Before the fight, many analysts believed McGregor's power, experience, and striking could give him the advantage. Michael Bisping even predicted McGregor had a chance to score an early knockout. But he also warned that the biggest challenge would be McGregor's long absence from competition. In the end, the fight delivered one of the most unexpected moments in UFC history.
Welterweight at 170 pounds. That immediately favors Conor McGregor. That's just a fact. Max Holloway, yes, he's taller, but he has a shorter reach. He's 5'11", Conor's 5'9". Conor's got a 74-inch reach. Max Holloway, 69-inch reach. Now, if Conor gets this job done, if he can win this fight, right, it's going to be an explosive knockout in round one. And it favors Conor early because he is the heavier guy naturally. On the night, I'm going to guess he's going to be about 185 pounds. We saw what happened with Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira. He was controlled and taken down by the bigger guy, right? And the better grappler, to be fair. Conor's not a grappler. Conor's not going to do that. Conor's going to come out and swing for the fences because that's what he's always done. And by the way, he's also going to have, in my opinion, some nervousness, a little bit of anxiety as he's still got it, right? I don't think the moment's going to get to him because Conor McGregor is a master of those big moments.
Michael Bisping also highlighted a major concern for McGregor, his long absence from competition. He believed McGregor would need an early finish because maintaining a high pace over multiple rounds could be difficult. Bisping predicted that if Max Holloway survived the opening attacks, his speed, cardio, and constant pressure would start taking over. As the fight continued, Holloway's combinations and movement could create bigger problems for McGregor and slowly break him down.
Be honest, outside of a first round knockout, which could happen, it's then going to go dramatically downhill for Conor McGregor because he's never been good in rounds 2, 3, 4, and 5. He just hasn't. Okay, he wasn't in his prime, and I don't think he will be at almost 38 years old with 5 years away from the octagon. If Max Holloway can survive that first round, then it all goes downhill. Max Holloway starts to take over. Max Holloway starts to land more and bigger and longer combinations with more meaningful shots. Starts getting a little bit fancy with it. Starts throwing in the spinning back kick to the stomach, to the face. Starts pointing down at the canvas because he sees Conor McGregor tired and he knows that the victory is within his sight. Okay? I predict Max Holloway will be the winner on Saturday night. I believe that Conor McGregor is going to go out there. The crowd is going to be ridiculous, okay? The anticipation for the fight is through the roof. The demand for Conor McGregor is still there. And Max Holloway,
Ariel Helwani also discussed the biggest questions heading into the fight. He wondered how Max Holloway would handle the move up to welterweight and whether the extra weight would affect his speed. However, Helwani believed Holloway's natural size and experience would help him adjust. His bigger concern was Conor McGregor. After years away, injuries, and questions about his motivation, many wondered if McGregor could still perform at the level that once made him one of MMA's most dangerous fighters.
Max is going to slow down. Prior to the Oliveira fight, he wasn't slowing down at any point. So there's a million questions there. How's he going to look at 170? I think that's a really interesting thing that not enough people are talking about. Just with that extra weight, I don't think it will be a huge deal because probably when he's fighting at 55, he's getting I suspect Max is going to weigh in at 168. I don't think he's going to struggle to make 170.
He's a big boy. Well, I was with him one time in Hawaii, and his ass was at 185.
Yeah, so I'm just curious how he looks. And then obviously there's a gazillion stories with Conor, the layoff, the injuries, all the other shit that he's had to deal with, the body. And then there's just the silk pajamas thing, right? The Marvin Hagler line. Is he really truly motivated at this stage with all that success and fame and fortune and all that? Is he truly motivated to push himself like he was 10 years ago? Does he have that chip on his shoulder? But a lot of bad stuff has happened over the last couple of years to him. And his Q rating has gone down. And maybe that's the motivation to remind people who he is,
Joe Rogan believed the real test for McGregor would have come in the later rounds. He questioned whether Conor could maintain his pace against a high-volume striker like Max Holloway. Rogan also pointed out that training videos only show a small part of a fighter's preparation. But he admitted that if McGregor had returned at his best and stopped Holloway in the first round, it would have completely changed the story of his comeback.
We're going to find out. We're really going to find out what's going on if it gets into the second and third rounds. That's when we're really going to find out.
We'll know.
We'll know immediately.
At that point.
But I mean, whether or not he can really fight for 5 rounds. Against a guy with a great gas tank.
Yeah.
Max says,
after 5 years of tearing your body up.
You don't know, right? Because it's all in a vacuum. There's some training footage of him beating guys up that you've seen, but who knows what he actually has been doing. We know he's been partying, but has he also been really training? Because if he's been really training and he shocks everybody because he's still got his skills.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, if he somehow or another sparks out Max in the first round, do you know how big he becomes?
He's right back.
Right back.
Right back.
I mean, he's
right back. Him and Justin Gaethje, the biggest fight in the history of the known universe.
That would be sick.
They go for the BMF title at 170.
Right.
Conor's I don't want to cut any weight.
Joe Rogan also talked about Max Holloway's move to higher weight classes. He explained that Holloway is naturally a bigger athlete who carries a strong frame, even outside of fight camp. Rogan believes Max looks comfortable with the added weight and that moving back down to featherweight after competing at lightweight could be tougher on his body. He suggested that a heavier division might actually suit Holloway better.
Max was fighting at 145 when he was a champ, and he was walking around 176. He's a big guy.
He's a bigger guy.
Well, good.
He's big.
I mean, I love Max, so it's hard for me to believe Conor's coming back.
I follow Max on YouTube. He's got a great channel, so recording all of his training and all the stuff he's doing. And, you see him. He looks good, dude. He looks big.
Dustin Poirier thinks Max might be bigger.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, he's taller, and he says he's kind of thin, but he's got a bigger frame. He thinks he's going to be bigger
tall.
than Conor.
He came to my gym a couple times, and he's my height. Basically.
I think he made a big mistake going back to 45 after he did 55.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's too hard. I think it's just too hard on the body, and especially when he was a thick 55 when he fought Justin. He looked good, man.
Yeah,
he looked solid at that weight. I think him fighting at that weight, he could act.
While Joe Rogan focused on Holloway's potential at a higher weight, Chael Sonnen looked ahead to what could come next for McGregor. Sonnen explained that the entire event was built around Conor's return, but after the fight, one major question would remain: what happens next for McGregor? He suggested that a matchup against Paddy Pimblett could still become a massive attraction because of the attention and excitement it would generate.
It's the Conor show. We understand that. But I'm sharing with you the idea that we come out the back end of this fight. What do we do then? That might sound like a very distant problem. It's a problem that's going to be here in 2 days. The very first thing that Dana is going to get asked at the end of the night is, what do we do with, and then fill in fighter who won. Now, in this case with Conor, where outcome does not matter, he's going to get asked that for Conor as well, regardless of outcome. If Conor wins, Paddy loses. Paddy wins, Conor loses. Paddy loses, Conor loses. Conor wins, Paddy wins. Regardless of outcome, Paddy versus Conor works. There is an appetite by you, the community. Paddy has since called for this. Paddy has since openly said, respectfully, that a fight with McGregor is something that...
MMA Guru also questioned whether McGregor could stay dangerous after the opening minutes. He pointed out that Max Holloway has evolved into a more complete fighter, improving his cardio, striking, and overall game. He predicted Holloway would remain calm, target McGregor's lead leg, and avoid getting caught in the mental warfare Conor is famous for. While he respected McGregor's early explosiveness, Guru believed Holloway's pressure and endurance would become the deciding factors in the later rounds.
Game has improved since when he was featherweight champ. He was a bit of a cardio merchant at featherweight, but I think his technique and his striking, as he's moved up in the divisions, has gotten a lot better. Man, I think Holloway's going to do this. I think he's going to stay composed, go out there, stomp the lead leg of McGregor quite a bit. McGregor's going to do it. What's that? What's that? He's going to be pulling out all the fucking classic McGregor emotes from your favorite McGregor fight. A little clap with his hands in front of Holloway. Wide, Chuck Norris style, yeah? I'm going to come out there, wide hands, Chuck Norris style, yeah? And say, what have you got? And you'll do nothing. You know what I mean? He's going to have all of them. All of your favorite McGregor classics. Okay? But I think Holloway still wins. I think Holloway's going to smirk at it. Laugh at it. You did what you did, brother. But then, as time goes on, McGregor is more hittable in those later rounds. In the second, third, fourth, fifth round. Beyond that explosive moment in the first. He does just get stung by...
MMA Guru believed McGregor's biggest challenge would come after the early exchanges. He explained that Conor's low-hand counter-striking style can make opponents hesitate, but it becomes less effective once they survive his biggest attacks. Guru predicted that Max Holloway's jab, combinations, and pressure would start taking over in the second and third rounds. He also suggested McGregor might look for his signature guillotine submissions during grappling moments, but believed Holloway's experience and composure would help him avoid the danger and secure the win.
You know, in a lot of his fights, he'll do a lot of like standing there with his hands down and waiting to pull out the way of shots and throw back. But once that's not going to KO you anymore, which happens at around the late second round mark of the fight, once he's not going to chin you with that, you can start following up with your first strike. And Holloway is a master at the jab 2, at the 1-2 down the pipe. That's his game. I can so see him clipping McGregor in the second and third round. I think we're getting a McGregor guillotine, Paul. It's crazy, I know, but McGregor does love himself a guillotine. I think we can see a clinch moment break out where McGregor turns around and maybe Holloway's mixing up a single just to mix it up on McGregor a bit, and he pulls a guillotine and Holloway has to escape it.
Tim Welch also backed Max Holloway, believing the fight would come down to elite striking and endurance. He highlighted Holloway's experience in 5-round battles and his ability to maintain a non-stop pace against top opponents. While acknowledging Max's past struggles against grapplers, Welch didn't see that as a major factor against McGregor. He expected Conor to have success early, but believed Holloway's pressure, high-volume striking, and durability would eventually take control and lead him to a decision victory.
Max bless Holloway, who's 34 years old now. It seems like he's been in the UFC forever because he has 27 wins, 9 losses, 12 KOs, 2 subs. In my opinion, one of the best 5-round fighters out there, especially when it comes to a striking match. 5 rounds, going tit for tat, trying to outpoint the other guy. Max is one of the best. And his last fight, he lost against Charles Oliveira. Grappling, got body locked. That's not going to happen against Conor. If I had to pick right now, guys, if I had to bet money on it, it's a striking match. Conor is one of the best strikers. Now, I think Conor's going to come out there, look pretty good first, second round. It might be closer rounds, those first, second rounds. Max is going to start kind of taking off a little bit in the third, fourth, fifth, and piecing them up. I think Max Holloway is going to win this fight by decision. Okay?
Ariel Adesanya offered a tactical breakdown of the opening rounds. He believed McGregor would come forward aggressively, looking to control the cage and recreate the success of their first matchup. Adesanya expected Holloway to rely on movement, distance, and accurate counters. However, he warned that McGregor's stance could become a weakness if he put too much weight on his lead leg. He also questioned whether Conor's surgically repaired leg and confidence in throwing kicks had fully returned, suggesting that this could give Holloway an early advantage.